more, last call. And David, okay, just in time. Pause the music, let's get started. Good afternoon, everyone. We've got a rather chill day for today in anticipation of one of the most exciting days of the year. Tomorrow you have your PSAT, the practice of possibly the most important test of your life, the SAT, the gigantic monstrosity that will have a major impact on your future academic career. There's no getting around that in our current system. But you can make the best of it. And to make the best of that, I want you to make the best of tomorrow's practice round. Okay? So before we get into our actual material today, where I've got a couple of answers from the problem set to share with you, and then of course our quizzes, and some just good old work time on the problem set, I would like to share with you a few last minute day before SAT reminders slash tips and tricks, okay? So here we go. First and foremost, sleep well. Get a good night's rest tonight. That's the best thing you can do for your brain. Similarly, eat well. Have a good full dinner. Have a good breakfast if you can. Even if you're someone who normally doesn't eat breakfast, have something tomorrow morning so you don't run out of brain fuel in the middle of the test, okay? Also, I recommend that you pack your things tonight, have them all set and ready to go. Get all your extra pencils, okay? Bring several. Remember, they have to be good old-fashioned wooden pencils, so maybe grab a sharpener if you've got it. Get a good eraser, one that doesn't leave smudges. And you have to bring your own calculator this time. Okay, so bring the best one you've got. There is a calculator portion of the math test. If you don't have a calculator, you'll have to make do without. Now, during the test, it is very important that you stay positive. Okay, this test is all about attitude, really. Okay? It is designed as a battle of attrition. It is trying to wear you out. Don't let it get to you. Okay, stay on top of it. Stay focused. Stay calm and relaxed. Okay, and keep pace. Just keep moving. Pace yourself. Don't move too fast. You don't want to rush anything and make terrible mistakes, but don't go too slow that you spend so much time on one question that you never get to the other questions that afterwards you realize, oh my gosh, those were so easy. Why didn't I start with those? Okay, feel free to jump around, skip around as necessary. Except watch out for the very end. You know, you're running out. There's just a couple minutes left in this section. Go back and make sure you don't leave anything blank. That is the most important advice I can give you. This is a multiple choice test. There is no penalty for guessing. As in, if you mark it wrong, you just don't get points. The same as if you left it blank. So you might as well take a shot, make a stab at it. Don't leave anything blank. Even if it's a wild guess, it's better than nothing. Okay? Now, if you would like a little more information than that, I have posted on Classroom this morning some more in-depth kind of preparatory how to relax or get psyched up if that's your style before the test. And if you want the full book and tips and tricks from that, feel free to email me. I'm happy to share it with you. It is one of my favorites. Absolutely wonderful material. The more you can do now, the better off you'll be in the future. But again, don't stress. This is just the practice for the SAT. There is literally no pressure on you tomorrow. What you'll get after tomorrow, right, you'll get your scores back, and it'll break it down by category, and it'll tell you which topics you should pay most attention to, you should study up on. So maybe you want to listen in a little closer to those during the school year, or maybe brush up on those and some extra SAT practice, specifically if you're going to take the SAT prep course, which I highly recommend. Everybody should do that next year in anticipation of the real deal junior year. All right. Any questions on any of that SAT stuff? No? You're all set? Gonna rock it, gonna crush it tomorrow. All right, awesome. So then, without further ado, let's bounce back into our problem set for this week. And since we have the SAT or practice SAT for you guys this week, there's just the one problem set. working on it all week. So I thought I'd give you a few of the answers so far, just so you can see if you're on the right track. If you've already done these problems, check how you did. If you got them wrong before the end of the week, go back, see what you missed, see if you can correct it. If you have not finished these problems yet, shame on you. These are only like the first 3. You should have at least that much done. But otherwise, at least write these answers down so that you can check your work later. Okay? It's all about that practice. So I've done at least one of each type of shape for you. So here is a triangular prism. Here we got a trapezoidal prism. I almost forgot the word there. Number 8, here is a pyramid with 1920 square inches. In 18, we have the first cone, has a surface area of approximately 4,825 square feet. That is rounded. You're dealing with a circle here. Pi is involved. It's always an estimation. They said to the nearest whole number, so there you go. And last but not least, on 28, here is a hemisphere for you with a surface area of 54.29 square meters. Any questions from the problem set so far? Okay, now, just like I mentioned with the SAT, pace yourself. This is the only set we have this week, so it is due Friday, which means you do not wait until Thursday night to get started. You should have started it yesterday. Do a little bit tonight, do a little bit tomorrow. Even if you're tired after the SAT, try at least one problem, and then you can finish it up Thursday night, okay? Spread it out. Best recommendation. Okay, with that out of the way, let's see how you're doing right now. What do you remember? What can you do live and in person? It's time for our weekly quiz is. So have your notes ready to reference and ready to go. We have got 12 questions running the gamut of, hey, what formula do I use for this? All the way up to find the actual surface area of this thing. So you've got some conceptual and some computational in there. Please go to joinmyquiz.com, enter the game code 111824. That's 111824. I'll even post it here in Zoom chat for your convenience. Love that beautiful popping sound. It's like picking up items in Minecraft. Seven. Ooh, halfway there. 111824. Here we go. Here's some more. Now we're talking. Oh, 13, 14, that's everybody. Yes, begin. And remember, as always, don't stress this round. I just want to see what you can do from the beginning. This is more for me than it is for you. For you guys, this is just practice, right? Retake code will be posted at the end of the day today. 2:30 at the end of class, so don't sweat it if you miss it. Try your best. This is just your first practice round. It does let me know which topics we're struggling with the most. Ooh, 50-50, dead even. Let's push that up there. That's going to do it for the YouTube stream, though. When you are done, of course, you can go ahead and just